And welcome to Syracuse in 60. I'm Brian Higgins.
And I'm Glen Young.
Well, Saturday it was senior day at the Carrier Dome, and the Orange were in a must-win situation against Duke, and the seniors came to play. With A.J. Long on the sidelines, Coach Schaefer opted for a two-quarterback system, and it was Mitch Kimball who gave the Blue Devils trouble with his legs. But a fourth-quarter collapse did SU in, and now the Orange are left to play for pride as they finish out the season. Syracuse in 60 starts right now. And welcome everyone to Syracuse in 60. I'm Brian Higgins. He's former Cuse linebacker Glen Young. And Glen, it was senior day in the Carrier Dome this past Saturday. 29 Orange seniors honored before the game. Always a special day. I hope I'm not opening up old wounds here. What's the memory of your senior day? We go back to Thanksgiving weekend in 1992, Cuse in Miami.
Well, Brian, honestly, it's a bit of a blur. I don't remember any fanfare. I certainly don't remember a send-off. My fondest memory, unfortunately, is not the greatest memory. When you look at the situation, it was at home in the Dome back in '92. My good friend Chris Gedney had the ball marching into the end zone in the dying seconds of the fourth quarter. He scores. We go up 1 point on Miami for contention in a national championship. And he obviously was tackled a little bit too early before he got in there. So for us at that time, we were thoroughly disappointed. But you know what? I appreciate that scenario right now to this day. The magnitude of the situation for me at that time, I really didn't understand it. Now I do, and I look back, and hopefully for these seniors, as they look back, probably not today, but down the road when they reflect on their career, regardless of what happens in the game, regardless of the outcome, you just know you're in a great situation at a great school with a bunch of great guys that you can call family. And when you look back on that, that's really the biggest win for a senior.
It was a slightly different scenario for this year's group of seniors. They were 3-6 coming into the game, knew they needed to win out to have any chance at a bowl game, and found out during the week that starting quarterback A.J. Long would not play. So now it's Austin Wilson, Mitch Kimball. It's backup quarterbacks out there, and the Orange had to go to war with them.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of a recurring theme this year. It's very unfortunate because it's very difficult to deal with inconsistency. And it's not inconsistency on the part of any quarterback. It's just the flow of the game, just being able to go out there and have the experience each game, knowing what to do and what not to do and making those mistakes. But when you got to bring different guys in all the time, it's hard on those guys, you know. And, you know, the hardest thing, too, is a quarterback. Unfortunately for him, he is a leader, period. You know, I was hoping to see, you know, in Austin a heightened sense of leadership. And it doesn't mean doing anything extraordinary. It just means go out there and own your role. And once you own your role, then everyone has confidence in you on the field. And when they have that confidence, everyone feels good about what's going on. Then they can play without any anxiety and just be able to go out there and do what you do best instinctively.
Well, let's head back to last Saturday at the Carrier Dome. The Orange went 3 and out on their first possession. We picked things up. Duke ball, 1st and 10.